All right, what's up YouTube fam? Welcome back to another toy hunt video. Today we are at the mall and we are going to see if we can find something unique. One of the largest Funko Pop stores I've seen in Las Vegas is in this mall, so you guys can see a bunch of Funko Pops. We have a message from our sponsor, Hot Dog on a Stick.
It's fire. You better get the strawberry version of the lemonade. Way better than the original.
All right guys, you heard it there. All right guys, we are on the toy hunt and check out this display. You got Michael Myers hanging out. You got a little Jason Voorhees. He's got Dracula up top. This is a cool setup. It's kind of something you'd see at I guess your front row of a toy store. So overall, pretty cool looking. And check out those giant size ones. Might need to get me that Freddy. And there's Myers, but look at that Freddy up there. I don't know if that's the prices or what, but 22, 25, Chevy Chase. Oh no, let's go take a look in the store. All right guys, they got some cool stuff. Some Spawn. Beetlejuice. Here's some unique statues for you guys. These are really cool looking. I enjoy the missile bomb one. The real deal chopper. That thing's cool. See this chopper? Those are unique looking. Lots of cool looking things.
Zombie.
Alien.
Oh, is it that one?
Pete found a Jaws, guys. What do you think? Find out how much it is.
I'll ask him.
Monster Adventure Mini Zombies, guys. These are kind of cool. These are $5 each for the monsters. Those are cool. Freddy Krueger in the house. Some skulls. Lots of cool things here, guys. Very, very horror. You guys who collect the homies, this is a cool little spot. All types of homies. Alright guys, they got some great horror Funko Pops. Just wanted you guys to check these out because they are some really nice looking ones, especially if you're into horror, which you know we love horror on the channel. GameStop exclusive, Street Art Collection, Luke Cage. This store has a great selection of Funko Pops. We got Gangsters, The Godfather, Sonny Corleone. Let's take a look what we got over here. All types of rock stars. Lots of cool stuff, guys. Really unique. What's up, YouTube fam? Let's do a quick little toy hunt. Let's see what we can find before we go out tonight. Happy Friday. Stay safe. And let's go. Alright guys, good news. This Ross finally restocked. They got some Legos going on. And I came across this. I'm debating, guys. I really like these. It's the Wolfman. $9, normally 25. I'm gonna check some comps on these, but this is clean. I do like the Universal Monsters. Alright, so they have a bunch of dinosaur ones too, and the one thing I like is when they get 5 or 6 of the same. So if you get any hot items, you can come back. Looks like they got a bunch of monster trucks. Okay guys, so these Batmans have been at every Ross. They obviously didn't do too well. Alright guys, if you haven't had a chance, go check out my other video. I have picked up some of these recently. I posted a couple other videos, but I've been really liking the Super Mario stuff. I think it's cool, and at $6, that just looks clean. As far as Marvel Legends go, I'm pretty sure I have this one. The guy's $6 is pretty cheap. Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, from the movie too. It's kind of cool. Let's see, so it opens up like that? Jakks Pacific is a great toy brand. Toy company, in my opinion. They make some good limited edition stuff. 13. I'll have to look, see what these were going for. More G.I. Joes, guys, but you know I'm not the biggest fan. So this one's just a pass for me. Alright, so this is pretty big. This is Princess's Castle, huh? Kingdom Castle 16 was 30. Interesting. Lots of Mario Brothers stuff popping up at Ross. Okay, guys, since we're on theme, look at this. Bowser's Castle. It's the deluxe Bowser playset. Let's see. 20, normally 45. Okay. Pretty interesting. It's the hot lava. It's kind of cool looking. All right, YouTube fam. Let's take a look at some of the pickups. We're starting off with the Ross, sticking to the Super Mario Brothers theme. You know, for only a few dollars, these little guys are kind of cool. And I've had this idea. At some point, maybe I'll have a little Super Mario theme display section in my collection. It's a sense of nostalgia. I think generations to come, they're all going to love it. But let's jump into some horror stuff I picked up. You guys saw earlier in the video, the Wolfman. This thing is a beauty, guys. And for only $8, really, it's about 60% off, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I might have took the price tag off. Box is in great shape, though. I would mind picking up the other figures, Invisible Man here on the back. You know, especially at $8, Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and The Bride. So, this will be cool. I have one other Wolfman. Universal Monsters is kind of iconic. Goes back to the early days of Hollywood and cinema. And of course, it's owned by the studio, so they're just going to keep mass producing things with their licensing. Now, let's jump into something else I picked up a while back. When you're a collector like me and you leave stuff in the car, Carrie. We got the Bloody Carrie. For $5, guys. Not too bad, you know? Funko Pops, I have some thoughts. My thought is this. Do I believe Funko Pops are going to be the next Beanie Baby? I don't think so. I think there'll be some that could be like that, where you just can't get rid of them. And maybe like you see them so cheap, like $1, $2. Okay, $2 right now is the lowest I see Funko Pops. Typically, if you buy in bulk, you can get deals like that. But really, even now, it's hard to find $2. I do find $2 Funko Pops. I know a few places that sell them at that price. But it's only because of their overstock. And, you know, they got to liquidate some merchandise to free up some capital in order to, you know, get new things. So we take advantage of those deals here on the channel. We look for opportunities. $5 for horror, in my opinion, is a good buy. If you notice the trend with certain Funko Pops, there's themes. Horror always seems to hold a little better. There's a lot of Dragon Ball Z and certain anime people really into. Those seem to hold well. Does that mean 10 years from now, different trends will change and different Funko Pops will fluctuate? Absolutely. So, we're rapid firing, guys. Now, one more horror one for you, and I love this. Hannibal Lecter, $5. Ross, I needed this, I wanted it, and we got it. Anthony Hopkins, Silence of the Lambs, one of my favorite horror movies. Great performance, obviously Academy Award winning. But I will say this, once again, $5 for something you really like. You can't beat that, guys. You really can't. So, you know, buy what you like. If it doesn't appreciate, you still like it. Be right back. Okay, guys, so that was Hannibal Lecter, Silence of the Lambs. We're going to switch over to the next one. We're going to go with something that I found at a store. I didn't capture any footage, unfortunately, because I was with my buddy, and I forgot to have the camera rolling. But it was buy two, get one free. And of course, I gave him the one for free. We're going to jump into something a little Marvel Legends, a Spider-Man related. Now, Spider-Man's probably one of my favorites. I grew up with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. If you know, you know. This place gave me $1 off next purchase. Not too bad. All right, so we'll start off with this one, okay? Matt Murdock, Marvel Legends, No Way Home. AKA Daredevil, right? The blind guy. Now, I don't love the prices on retail on these things. I mean, you just see inflation. You're looking at $30-something a piece. I was in 12 12. I got 2 for 12 and the third one free. The third one I gave. So reality is I didn't pay that much. And it's a fraction of what they retail for, so I was happy. But I like the way they look, and I do have a Spider-Man collection, and I continue to add Spider-Man pieces. The original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man stuff is really expensive, guys. I have some from my childhood, even from 13 at Christmas, still in the box. It's beaten up, but it doesn't matter. It's from my grandparents. And, you know, they both have Alzheimer's, and their brain disease is a terrible thing, and they're not doing well. But it's always that memory. So why I went with these? Well, 1, the price. 2, I did see this one. If this is the one where they all made an appearance, and I believe it is, it was awesome. I love seeing all of them together in one. Now, Spider-Man is not going anywhere. It is something that you're like, your kids will kids, and it just kind of evolves. And now we're at this, you know, Spider-Verse, and, you know, the whole Miles Morales, and it just goes, it's taken off. So my theory is the Spider-Man stuff will always do well. Now, this is a classic, iconic character, Sandman. The reason I wanted Sandman is because he goes back to the old school days. You know, you look at this guy, he looks just like the actor in the movie. The articulation's good. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of taking figures out of the box, as you all know. But I guess if you did, you can get the, you know, the big fists, the sand that makes it, you know, larger, and then the normal hands. And it's like him evolving in the Sandman, you know what I mean, right before. You still see him a human possession before he completely turns into sand. Now, Sandman is, in the Amazing Spider-Man early days, you find a lot of the comic books with him. They're worth a lot of money. Early Amazing Spider-Man, I really want to add some comics to the collection at some point, but it's got to be something I'm like, I really like, or I'm in love with. Green Goblin, probably one of my more favorite villains. Sandman is up there, but to me, at the price, you couldn't go wrong. I do like the packaging. It's a hard stock material. It's kind of got like this thicker cardboard. The window is plastic. I think these will just continue to climb over time. The price point was everything. They did have MJ, and I probably should have gone MJ as the free one, but I decided to help my buddy out. So, you know, we give, and that's the way it goes. So, this is the last pickup I'm going to show you guys for this video. Now, once again, guys, if you're new here, we always look for deals. Sometimes what we'll do is we'll find deals that we can maybe sell one and then keep another if we bought 2 for the collection, pay for the other one, and grow the hobby. It's all about keeping that momentum, right? My massive collection isn't overnight. You'd have to be, either you're really wealthy and you can go buy stuff like that, or you've got to do it with the mindset I always call the baller's budget. One piece at a time. Over decades. Then you acquire a massive collection. You know, if I looked at the retail here, 30, 60, you know, 70, 80, 900, you know, you'd be in close to $200 retail at one point. But really, you know, I'm paying 8, 12, 5. You know what I mean? So it just gives you that freedom. And then if you sell one, pays for the other. That's how we do it. And we're going to continue to do it that way, guys, because it works. It really does. 2 Funko Pops I have right now that are about to sell. Michael Myers. I might sell both of them. And guess what? Then I won't have one. But if I can go back and find that another deal where I just got offered, pick up another one or two, and kind of repeat the process, we grow the hobby, we have fun, and most importantly, we continue to build that collection. So thank you guys for watching. As always, if you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. Comics, action figures, collectibles, coins, all the above, alternative ways to invest, different strategies. And right now, I've been dabbling in other things that I'm not even talking about. And sports cards, other things like that I haven't even brought into the channel so much to get into any, you know, real conversations yet, but within time. All right, guys, talk soon.